Hello everyone, my name is Khush and today we are talking about something many people go through but few talk about openly, that is depression. If you ever felt lost, heavy, disconnected, or like the world is moving around you while you are stuck in place, this is for you. Over the next few minutes, we will explore what depression feels like, how to begin understanding it, and how even the smallest act of connection, like someone asking, "How was your day?" can begin to shift things. Well, depression is more than sadness. It's a quiet kind of suffering that doesn't always have a clear reason or explanation. It can feel like a numbness that dulls even the happiest moments, a heaviness in your body, your thoughts, your heart, a silent question repeating in your head, "Why am I like this?" And sometimes everything on the outside might look okay. You're going to work, smiling, replying to messages, but inside it feels like something is missing or broken. One of the hardest things about depression is how isolating it is, how alone you feel. You might feel like no one really sees you, no one understands you, that if you try to explain how you feel, you will be dismissed or misunderstood. And that makes it even harder to speak up. In many households, especially in India, there's this unspoken rule of keep it inside. Talking about emotions or mental health can be uncomfortable and even considered shameful. It's not uncommon to hear things like, "Just be strong. Everyone has problems. Are you mad? Or do you need therapy?" Because of that, a lot of people stay silent. They stay quiet. And this quietness, this silence becomes heavier. But sometimes all it takes is one person asking, "How are you really? How was your day?" With genuine care to open a small door. That tiny moment of being noticed, of feeling seen, can make a huge difference. A big part of healing is learning to understand what you are feeling. Depression can make everything blurry, so clarity takes patience. It can help to ask yourself, what exactly am I feeling right now? Sadness, anger, guilt, fear, what is it? Is this tied to something from my past? Did someone hurt me? Or was there a moment I never truly recovered from? And you have to know that it's okay to feel all these things. Whether it's sadness, anger, guilt, frustration, confusion, anything. In fact, I would say it's healthy. In our culture, we are told to bottle up our emotions, to ignore the pain, but that only creates more suffering. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. Those feelings don't make you weak or crazy, as some might say. They make you human. In fact, expressing your feelings, whether it's through tears or words, is the first step towards healing. So don't yourself be silent. Okay? Don't silence yourself. Let it out. It's healthy to express your emotions no matter what anyone around you says. For many, the pain is connected to specific situations or people. It could be strained relationship, something someone said, or even something we blamed ourselves for. Sometimes the people who hurt us are still around. Sometimes they are not. But the impact always lingers. Acknowledging the pain helps, even if it's quietly, even if it's just saying to yourself that moment changed me. What they said hurt. I needed more support and I didn't get it. But you don't have to forgive right away, You don't have to. You don't have to erase the hurt just because you understand it. The key is acceptance. Accepting that what happened, happened. You can say, yes, this happened to me. Yes, I have been hurt, but I'm still here and I still matter. You matter. It's not about forcing forgiveness. It's about learning to let go, not for them, but for your own peace. This is where therapy can make a huge difference. But let's be honest, especially in Indian culture, therapy still comes with a lot of stigma. People think if you're going to therapy, something must be seriously wrong with you. Some even say things like, why are you acting crazy? You just need to stop overthinking. You don't need therapy, you need to be tougher. Get it together. These ideas are harmful, These are harmful ideas. They keep people from getting the support they need. Because the truth is, therapy isn't just for people who are broken. It's for anyone who wants to understand themselves, heal, and grow. A therapist offers a space where you don't have to hide or explain yourself. You're not judged, not interrupted, not fixed, just heard. And sometimes being heard is the beginning of everything. Speaking personally, I was hesitant too. I didn't know if it will work or not. But taking that step helped me understand parts of myself I never could on my own. However, it's important to remember, it does, because it's different for everyone. Therapy may not work for everyone, and that's okay. If you don't feel a connection with your therapist, try someone new. Therapy is a process, and sometimes it takes time to find the right fit. But don't give up on trying. Asking for help is the biggest step towards healing, Now, let's talk about importance of self-help. When you're struggling with depression or loneliness, sometimes the right book, TV series or movie can feel like a bridge. Self-help books are a great resource for those times when you need clarity or just a new perspective. These books can help you connect to others, stories, and remind you that you are not alone in your journey. You are not. For me personally, it was a book by Mark Manson. It's a pretty well-known book, but let's just say I can't say its title out loud here because due to censorship issues. But the one I'm talking about. The book. It. When I was really struggling, this book came into my life at just the right time. It made me rethink everything I thought I knew about happiness, pain, and how we deal with the things that we can't change. At that time, I was feeling very overwhelmed, lost, and unsure of how to move forward. But Mark Manson's blunt honesty helped me understand that it's okay to feel stuck. It's okay to struggle, and sometimes letting go of the pursuit of constant happiness is the key to finding peace. It was a huge shift for me. TV series and movies also have a way of connecting with our emotions in ways words can't. They help us escape, feel understood, and simply relax. And music, never understand, and music, never underestimate the power of music. A song that resonates with you can change your mood, make you feel seen, or offer comfort when you can't find the words yourself. For me personally, one of those songs is the fight song, by Rachel Platten. Every time I hear it, I am reminded that I am strong even when I feel weak. It's a powerful anthem for reclaiming your energy and fighting through the darkness, no matter how small the victory. Doing what you love, whether that's cooking, drawing, dancing, or trying something new, can also be incredibly therapeutic. When you're passionate about something, it gives you a sense of purpose, even when everything else feels uncertain. These are not just distractions, these are tools to help you promote, uh, to help you. They are tools to help you process emotions and find moments of joy, no matter how small. This podcast is called Journey to Happiness for a reason, because happiness isn't a place you suddenly arrived at. Because happiness isn't a place you suddenly arrive at. It's a path you walk every day, especially through your hardest moments. When you begin to acknowledge your pain, when you understand your emotions, when you reach out for help, you are already moving towards happiness. Because happiness doesn't come from ignoring your struggles, it comes from making peace with them. Every time you show up for yourself, even when it's hard, that's a moment of happiness. Every time you speak your truth, seek clarity, forgive yourself, that's growth. And growth is joy. So, no, healing doesn't erase the past, but it does build something new, a quiet strength, a softer heart, a deeper self love. And in all of that, you will begin to find happiness, real happiness, that the kind that doesn't depend on everything being perfect, but on you feeling whole. Well, thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode helped you in any way, I hope you hold on to that feeling and return to it when you need it. This is your journey and every step counts. Until next time, take care, be kind to yourself and others, and keep walking your journey to happiness. Thank you so much.